Test, test, test. Let me know how we sounding. Let me know how we sounding. So we're currently in this NAS100 setup. We just entered off this retest. But let's see what this next 5 and 15 looks like. We just entered this NAS setup here. Gold ended up doing a nice push last night, and G has just kind of been consolidating last night. So we're going to break this stuff down a little bit. But yeah, so we're currently in this setup. Let's see what this next 5 and 15 looks like. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? So currently we're in this NAS100 setup. We entered off this retest right here. In a little bit we're going to break down. Now, if you're a playmaker, we went over this during the New York price watch list yesterday because we haven't been going live, but we have been taking setups still during New York session, and we'll still be dropping New York price watch list. So we're going to talk about that a little bit as well. But the main reason why we haven't been going live is, like I told y'all, I think I didn't say it yesterday, but the other day, there just hasn't really been any setups during London session that I liked. You know what I mean? And this is the time where a lot of people will blow accounts or just force setups because they feel like they have to take a trade, or because they want or feel like price should do the same thing every single day. But once you recognize that you don't see the market structure you like or the type of setups you like, you don't take a setup. Yes, it might suck. Yes, you might not be able to take a trade. You know, other people are taking trades, but you have to go for only your setups. That's how you make money long term. So that's why we didn't really go live. But we did catch some setups. So we caught this setup yesterday. Wednesday we caught this setup, and obviously we caught trades on Monday and Tuesday. So right now we are in a setup right now in NAS100, about to see if we can maintain and hold 29,480 as support. Gold did a nice push last night, so we're either gonna look for price to retest to see if it can maintain 42.68 as support, or if it can BCR maintain 4,300 as support. We can look for continued buys going to the upside as well. And then G, we're going to be looking for buys as well still, but as you can see, it's just been consolidating. So we simply just have to wait for the volume to pick up. Now, we do have some news today. We do have 8:30 Canadian USD news right before 9:30. So we're going to see if it's going to bring some volume into the markets as well. But we're about to see what this next 15 looks like. We got a new 15 at 5, maybe about to pop up about 3.5 minutes. And like always, y'all have any questions, drop in the chat. Want me to look at any charts, drop in the chat. But you already know the drill. We're just chilling, patiently waiting. You already know the drill. Make sure I like the lives. Y'all hop up in here and subscribe if you have not already. We just hit 6,600 subscribers. Let's get to 6,700. What's going on? What's going on? Alright, new 15 about to pop up in a little bit. Let's see if we can hit TP1 right here. So we're still chilling right here. We're still going to hold the SR till we gets hit. Still going to hold the SR till we gets hit. But everything's kind of chilling. I wouldn't be surprised when, for the most part, price kind of chills to the New York session. That's what's been doing for most of the week. But gold did do a nice push last night, though. So there's that. I'm going to see if we can hold this level or not. Do you think gold will pull back all the way down to 4068 because it's seeing nice? I don't know what that is, but let me finish reading your comment. That card at the Asian high, so we're broken by manipulation open. Yeah, I don't trade based off that. I don't trade. I just go off market structure. So I can tell you what I'm looking for with gold. I'm looking for buys on gold today, as long as we don't break past 42.40. I'm guessing you're on the future side because you said 40.68. We're already past 40.68. We're way past 40.68. So I'm gonna assume you're on the GC side. So I can pull up. Let me know if you're trading forex or futures. Let me know if you're trading forex or futures. I gotta redo my futures lines anyways. But yeah, I don't trade based off that. I just trade based off market structure. I don't trade based off a certain candle or London highs, Asian lows, none of that stuff. I just trade with the trading market structure. So I'm looking for buys on gold. I can tell you that, but I can't tell you like, oh, at this price I can do this. No, I can just tell you what I'm looking for as far as my setups. Alright, so just for everybody else, so with gold, we're looking for buys on gold. So we're either looking for price to retest 42.68. We're looking for buys as long as we hold 42.38 as support. Or if we can BCR 4,300, we could look for buys there. As far as the future side, GC, same thing. Right, we're either looking for price to retest 40.62, or if we could BCR maintain 43.90 as support, we could look for buys. So yeah, so we're looking for buys on gold today, unless it breaks past these points between now and New York Open / the news. We're looking for buys right now. Right, G was kind of just consolidating and chilling, so we're just gonna leave this alone. I wouldn't be surprised if it does this until New York session, because again, we do have some news today at 8:30 for USD and Canadian pairs. So make sure to keep that in mind. But yeah, NASDAQ kind of just chilling right here. So besides, we're only gonna be in this NASDAQ because everything else is kind of away from our levels. So besides the NAS, we're probably just gonna chill until New York session. Still holding this level of support. We're gonna see if we can get some more volume. It did do a nice move a few hours ago. About to see if we can hold this level of support right here. What's going on, Samson? I see you up in here. What's going on? About to see what this next 5 minute looks like. Yeah, price is taking a nap right here. Still holding it at support though. Goals retracing, and then G is still doing this thing right here. So we're gonna be on to the next hour, y'all. But we gotta see what NAS got going on. We're still holding to SRTP gets hit though. So if you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. We're looking at these charts, drop in the chat. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. We will be live later on TikTok today. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Instagram playmaker_way, TikTok _playmakerway_. I did get restricted on Instagram yet again. So I can't send y'all links. So when y'all asking for links, I cannot send it to you on Instagram. I don't know if y'all can see the link in my bio. If somebody can say you can see the link in my bio, but sometimes based on the restriction, it'll take that out of my bio as well. But I can't send y'all links, or I'm also not getting pushed out to the algorithm. So I might make a new Instagram soon. I'm gonna debate. I'm gonna debate this weekend. I'm gonna make a new Instagram or not. All right, let's see if we can hit TP1. We barely missed. I mean, we technically hit TP1. So let's just say if we can break past TP1. Make sure to hit that first link in the description of the free signal free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Yeah, things just chilling. Yeah, so we're probably not gonna see any action till New York session again today. This is the way it's kind of looking. Again, there was some setters last night, but as far as London session, price been doing what it's been doing all week, which has just kind of been chilling. Looks like we might take our second L of the week. Still gonna hold to SRT if he gets hit though. That thing is rejecting. Yeah, we're shooting back up, so we're just simply waiting to see which way, which side of the coin price about to land on right here. Got about 3.5 minutes to the next 5 and 15 pops up. If y'all got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we're looking at any charts, drop them in the chat. But yeah, we should be back to our regular scheduled program next week. Should be back to our regular scheduled program next week. Alright, now we in business, y'all. Now we in business. This is why you just hold the SR TB gets hit as well. Alright, just gotta stick to the game plan. Losses are part of the game, drawdowns are part of the game. TPs and SLs are part of the game. Let's see if we can stay above this side though. So we just hit TP2. Still got a little bit of work to do though. Still got a little bit of work to do. Let's take a look at gold real quick in GU. There we go. That thing motherfucking pushing now. That thing pushing now. Let's see if we can hit that next TP. We're in business now. Currently at a 1-to-1 RR. Took a little minute, but we're back in business. We're back in business. Alright, we was in a drawdown for a cool minute. Nobody should close this trade red, especially not in the signal. We don't know what the entry SLTPs are, or we don't know what the hell's happening. Nobody should close this trade red. Nobody should close this trade red. We're at a 1-to-1 right now. All right, this thing's pushing. I'm gonna give you all an update on Instagram and TikTok story. But yeah, I'm about to hop back in the bed. This thing's pushing. Ain't too much else to talk about. What's going on? But again, as far as New York session, I'm gonna be looking for continued gold buys, continued GU buys, and NAS100 buys. We do have news at 8:30, so make sure to keep that in mind. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody's been live since the beginning. Shout out to everybody's been live since y'all joined. Make sure to hit the links in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. Join the free trading crash course. And of course, you're ready to become a playmaker. Y'all know what to do. But we're going to see what New York session has in play. Well, we might take a trade New York session as well. But as far as the week's concerned, we're 5-1 for the week, which is not bad at all to start off the month. And this week was kind of slow as hell, so that's not bad at all. We're about to see if this can keep on pushing. Again, with that 1-1 RR, nobody should close this trade red. We're about to see if we can hit the rest of the TPs, though. We're about to see if we can hit the rest of the TPs. Peace, we out.